Wow, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Man, disappointing loss tonight. We lose, and really wish it was looking like we were gonna hang on and get this win. A come from behind win it would have been for the second straight night, but didn't happen. Losing to the Washington Nationals 9-6 in the first of three. This Washington team is surprisingly off to a fairly solid start to the season. You could say that these two teams are maybe the more surprising teams to begin the season, just with the expectations and stuff. But Washington gets it done in game one of three. So they would take an early 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Two hits the inning. RBI ground out by Dalen Lyle would make it 1-0 Washington. And they would then go up 2-0. RBI single by second baseman Nasim Nunez. That would make it a 2-0 game. And Andre Palante after that, the starter in this one. Those were the only 2 runs he allowed. He threw 5 innings despite walking 4 batters, striking out only 2. He would still get through 5 solid innings. So not a terrible outing by him. Then the top of the 5th, we read on the board to make it a 2-1 game. Alec Burleson and RBI and ground down, scoring Thomas J.C., who got the start in left field tonight. Mason Wynn was back at short. So that would make it a 2-1 game. And then the top of the 6th, third baseman Ramon Urias, a 2-run home run to give us a 3-2 lead. The second home run of the season as a Cardinal for Urias. That would put us up 3-2. Unfortunately, the Nationals come back to tie it up 3-3 in the bottom of the 6th. RBI double by Jacob Young off of Justin Brule. In a very disappointing inning for him. Brule would get the first 2 guys out and then would walk the next 2. And then the double by Young to tie it up 3-3. Joe Jeremiah would come in, would get the final out, and 2 outs, or rather only 1 out in the 7th. And then the top of the 8th, Jordan Walker, who had a very solid series over the weekend in Detroit, would put us up 4-3. So Walker having a really strong start to the season. He's batting over 300, and that was his 3rd home run, 9th run batted in, and that'll give us a 4-3 lead. We was really hoping for more, and that's exactly what happened. We would take a 6-3 lead later. Urias with a double would put us up 5-3, and then Victor Scott would lay down a bunt, which he does a lot due to his speed, and he would be safe. So that would put us up 6-3 with Ryan Stanek, who got the final out in the 7th, now trying to keep us on top. Unfortunately, he would allow a game-tying 3-run homer to All-Star James Wood, All-Star from last year, who has great power, and that would tie it up 6-6. After Stanek had a solid outing last night against the Tigers. Matt Svanson would then come in trying to keep it tied. Unfortunately, a double, and then a 2-run home run by Brady House to give the Nationals an 8-6 lead. He would then give up another home run, this time to C.J. Abrams. So that would make it a 9-6 game. We would get a runner on, and Jordan Walker would make it to 3rd. But Mason Wynn would ground out to win the game. So, man, just another game where, we came from behind, which was great, but, our bullpen cannot do the rest of the job. Lately, so far this season, our pitchers some of them have been really good, some of them have been not so good, and, well, they were not great. So, it's disappointing. It seems like if you want to win games and, compete for the division, we have to have our relievers do their jobs. And boy, what a disappointing season it's been so far for Matt Svanson. After last year, he was so good as a rookie. His ERA under 3. If he continues to have bad outings like this, he could be sent to the minors. You've already sent one pitcher to the minors. So, but yes, hopefully he can figure it out. So he had 9 hits in this game, 2 home runs, which was great, but just I really wish he could have hung on to this win. So, 3 hits, 3 RBIs though for the new Cardinal Ramon Urias. Solid start to his Cardinal career. He's also batting over 300. So, in the second game tomorrow night, it will be Matthew Liberatore again to start, trying to continue his very fine start of the season, as he's given up just 2 runs, which were both on home runs so far this season. So till then, Comics were saying go Cards.